Hall of Fame weekend.
Thank you, Marley. And now we get to know our inductees here a little bit better as we get into the neat part of the program. To introduce and present Walter Bustamante from a men's soccer program, we have our current men's head soccer coach, TJ Kostecki.
Thank you, Roy. Take these off, actually. So, our first inductee played at LIU from 91 to 94 and graduated as one of the best ever soccer players in our program. I'm delighted to introduce Walter Bustamante. I got to know Walter several years ago. He invited me to come do a little clinic for him and scout his players in New Jersey. And I drove over the bridge to Elizabeth, and I show up and I drive around the field and I see over 30 players running around the field, scampering, dribbling, technical players, fast players, smart players. And Walter's in the middle organizing all this. I get out of my car, and as I get out of my car, Walter calls everyone over and introduces me, and I see how they're listening to Walter tell his story about his experiences at LIU and how it changed his life and how it inspired him. And I see in their eyes possibly their story. And I thought of how you are as a giver and a human being, and it reminds me of a Pablo Picasso saying, and I'm going to share this with you if I can: the meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose in life is to give it away. Walter, your gift is a love of the game. And now you're giving that love back to your players. Let me share, if I can, some of your incredible accomplishments before we ask you to speak. Three-time first-team All-Northeast Conference player, NEC Player of the Year. First-team All-American in 1993. As a junior and as a senior, he led the Blackbird program in goals. And he finished in top 10 all-time goals of 39 goals. After his career, he played professionally in Peru and with the MLS Metro Stars when the league started. Walter was one of the first players. But for me, one of the most impressive parts is that you're still the program leader in all-time assists to this day. That's a major giver. Someone on the receiving end of your generous giving was Giovanni Savarese, a teammate of yours and a member of our Hall of Fame. And he's currently the head coach of the Portland Timbers. Gio would have been here today. And I asked Gio to share with us tonight some words of what you meant to the team. And these are Gio's words. Walter constantly brought happiness to the team with his great jokes, as well as his style of play. His crafty dribbling was always a threat to opponents. The ball seemed to be a part of his shoe as using his quick change of pace on the dribble. He was a fantastic player, but even a better person. Walter, congratulations for a well-deserved introduction to the LIU Hall of Fame.
Tómale foto a tu papá. Apúrate, cerca.
They told me I'm going to be the second one, but okay. First, I want to thank God for being here, and my daddy, my father who's next to him. I want to thank for teaching me the game the right way, for teaching me how to do the game well. I want to thank my wife, my kids for being here. I hope this can, give me like a little push to play soccer. That's what I want. And I can't, forget my coach, Arnold Ramirez. Thanks to you, Coach, I'm here in front of everybody. Thanks to you, thanks to LIU. I'm a professional. I'm a good human being. And thanks to my teammates who are here, and the former teammates or former players from LIU, Martin Alvarez, Jorge El Pelao Acosta, Lester Franco, Roger Chavez. La verdad que I'm so happy, Little Peña, thank you so much. And Gustavo, Roberto, Gio, Gary Gonzalez, thank you guys for being here. Osvaldo, a friend of mine who came from Virginia with his family. Muchas gracias, Fernando. Thanks so much for being here. And thank you for helping me to open an academy in Virginia. Thank you, LIU. Thank you for everything I have. Thanks so much.